Hi guys, just wanted to let you know you don't have to watch the movie in order to listen to the show. There won't be any spoilers because they haven't seen the movie. All they've done is watch the trailer, which is all you have to do. Or don't, doesn't matter. You can still listen and laugh. Okay, that's all. Enjoy the show.
Are you listening?
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David and I'm here with my co-host Marcy.
Hello.
Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, hey, what if this happened in real life? That's what this show's about. So Marcy, can you tell us what today's question is?
That I can. Today's question is, what if everyone was a baseball player based off the movie Bottom of the Ninth?
What would you say if I got you a spot on the team?
I'd say you were crazy.
I think you still got the goods.
After serving 17 years in prison for a violent mistake he made in his youth, a once aspiring baseball player returns to his Bronx neighborhood.
Why did you say Bronx that way?
Because it seems like
His Bronx neighborhood.
Seems like you'd say it that way.
His Bronx.
But yeah, Bronx. Are you
Bronx.
interested in seeing this movie?
It looks interesting. I think it's a cute little movie. It's like a little documentary, but not. It seems like it's like a, not documentary. What is it?
I don't know the word you're looking for.
I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know.
Interesting.
What was that Jackie Robinson movie? What was that like? What was
It's called a biopic?
Yes, that.
You're saying it seems like a biopic?
Yes, it seems like a biopic.
Okay, but
Yes.
it is not.
I know, but it seems like one. It seems like a biopic, and then they're just taking their little liberties and going with it. And so it's like interesting because it's not, but it is. But
Okay.
it's not.
Okay. This looks like a Netflixy movie to me. Nothing against Netflix. It just
makes
doesn't look
more
like I'd go
sense.
to the theater and see it. Also, guys, just to give you a pre-heads up. So how the show usually works is we figure out what the questions are going to be. Then we come with our points and go our separate ways. And we think of interesting points for each one, obviously. So this movie, if you look on the Box Office Mojo, which has usually the releases that are coming out, this movie isn't there. I had to search for a movie coming out this weekend. You know why? Because Lion King is coming out.
Lion King.
Yep. So
Nobody wants to compete.
yeah, no one wants to compete. So I technically don't know if this is coming out on this date, but on Google, it says it is. Even though this got acquired by another studio, so who knows if they're still going to put it out. I have no idea. It could go straight to DVD. So because...
It could go straight to Netflix.
Yes, so because... I don't know about that one. So because of the way this movie is, I went super, super random with my points. Like, yes, we try to get creative. I just went all out there because I'm like, no one's going to see this movie. Well, most people are not going to see this movie compared to Lion King. So this might be the more interesting episode because I had all the funds. But moving on, Marcy, ladies first, what is your first point?
My first point is that everyone has lockjaw.
The jaw
Or
is...
TMJ.
What does that mean?
TMJ is like the
Too
lockjaw.
much
Jaw?
jaw. That girl's got too much jaw.
No, TMJ. It's like when your mouth gets locked into a certain position and you can't open it a certain amount.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, TMJ. It's locked. Hence lockjaw. So everyone's got lockjaw. Why?
Chewing too much gum.
Yup.
Oh, okay.
So since everyone's a baseball star and you always see baseball people either chewing on something, whether it be chewing tobacco, gum,
Do they chew
or
tobacco
peanuts.
anymore?
Yeah. There's still people that do dip.
No, stop that. It's
It is
nasty.
gross. You end up with jaw cancer. Your whole mouth is just like half of it taken off.
It's weird that we know that's a thing and they still do
They
it.
still do it.
It's weird.
It literally says it on the Surgeon General's thing. It's like, hey, you more than likely will get jaw cancer with this.
That
so
is
don't.
really
And
weird.
they're like, oh, cool. It's not going to happen to me. Shoves
Who
massive
says that?
wad of tobacco. I know so many people. They're like, it's a Surgeon General's warning. You will get lung cancer or
Are these
whatever
people
like
from
that.
California?
No.
The only reason I say that because California has this thing where there's a code or something they have to put on stuff, which I think they're starting to take it off. But there's something that's in like a chemical that that has been known to cause cancer, and it's used in a lot
It's
of plastics and
carcinogen
stuff.
or something like that.
Yeah, but it's so small. But because California has this rule, they have to put it everywhere. So the sign is literally everywhere.
No, all tobacco products have a Surgeon General's warning on it.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Oh.
talking about actual plastics and hard, like different things around the city have this stuff in it because, Not around the city. It's in the world. We have it here in Georgia as well.
Right.
We just don't have a law that says we have to put a sign on it that says this may cause cancer. They've seen that so many times that they're just numb to it.
Yeah,
they're just numb to it. They're not paying attention to it because it's so small. This chemical just happened to be involved and could cause cancer somewhere. But it's so small, no one's gonna doesn't do anything.
Right.
But this is like on the piece of paper, like
it's literally like
bam.
stamped on the actual like on the plastic wrap. It's stamped on the actual box. Sometimes it's in the actual product, and you're like, and still you continue to do what? But I've met someone, they were smoking, and they're like, it says Surgeon General's warning, this product more than likely will cause lung cancer or something to that effect. And they're like, well, I don't have lung cancer yet, and I've been smoking for 12 years. And I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna keep going? And they're like, yeah.
Dear people, you're an idiot.
So what's your first point?
Don't care if that's hurtful, but it just doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Okay, my first points. Connected to yours.
Oh, okay.
Everyone would have metal teeth.
Metal teeth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I get that.
I think they chew too much, and then they end up chipping teeth. They end up breaking some stuff. They just have to replace all their teeth.
I wasn't thinking about
they
the
get
chewing.
tired. Maybe the teeth just fall out from all the chewing.
Oh, no.
And then the sunflower seeds or something like cracks one of their teeth. They get a hard one. Or like,
you mean a rock?
yeah, a rock maybe. Or something. There's a bad batch of gum that goes out since they order these things in bulk.
They do.
It's a hard gum and it hurts their teeth. But so much chewing from such a young age, your teeth are just going to give out, and you're going to need to replace them.
I think your teeth would be better if you keep chewing and whatnot.
No, that's if you have dental gum, not regular
Valid.
Bubba Hubba.
Hubba Bubba or the big league ball.
Yeah, big
gum.
league gum.
Ooh.
It's just regular gum. It's
That's
just going to make
true.
your jaw tired.
You know
and your
what?
muscles might need to get replaced in your jaw and everything. You just overworked it. Yep.
That sounds so painful.
Yep.
When you said metal teeth, the first thing, like when you said it was connected, I was like, oh, so you're like rotting your teeth out and you're putting in dentures that are made of metal. Okay, cool. And then the other reason I thought of metal teeth is because, sometimes balls just like hit in your lap fast enough, like when you're practicing.
That means nothing to anybody listening to this.
Like the
balls.
like,
what is that? What is that?
Just smack right in your mouth.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay.
Your teeth is chipped and cracked and broken.
I've
like in
never
practice.
seen anybody get hit in the face with a ball. In the mouth.
Oh, not in the mouth.
I'm talking about in a game.
Again.
A Major League Baseball game.
No.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Not with amateurs where the ball's just flying everywhere. With a professional who can throw it and aim.
Valid.
Yeah. Usually the ball's going in. If they do get hit, it's arm, chest, stomach, your butt if you turn a certain way. Those type of things.
Or when they keep doing those slides and they the home run slide, they just like and their face is forward and they like misjudge and just bump and like their head just bounces on the ground. I don't know. Either way,
I was thinking you watched a game.
I don't watch baseball.
Exactly. Maybe
I watch like kids and like
that's not the same.
Yeah, that's not
professionals
the
like dragging their face on the ground and smacking it.
They're like, this is my moneymaker.
No, that's just dumb. It would injure you. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so I was thinking it was like more of an injury related thing, not so much gum when you said metal
I'm going
teeth.
with gum. But anyway, what's your second point?
My second point ties into our first 2 points. Ready?
Wait, no, let me guess. It ties into the first 2 points. Your second point about jaws. Okay, is it about teeth?
No.
Oh, but is it about jaws? Is it about gum?
Yes.
Flavored gum.
No.
Gum's not enough gum in the world.
No.
Gum shortage.
No.
No, can't think of it. Gum in your hair. Go ahead, continue.
Kind of.
Should be.
Chewing gum mounds.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's chewing so much
gum. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got to go somewhere.
Is
and
gum
like
not
decomposable? It is after a certain amount of years. But in the meantime, if everybody's a baseball person, everybody's chewing gum, and Big League Chew don't last long. Hubba Bubba don't last long.
Zebra gum. I
don't
don't
last
think they make
long
it anymore, but
they
it
still
tastes
do.
delicious.
No, they still do. It's
I can't
at Dollar
find it
Tree.
anywhere.
Dollar Tree.
You shouldn't eat that. There's a reason it's there. Because it means it's out of date.
Oh no, it's new. They brought it back like within the last 2 years. I didn't think. I was like, oh my gosh, they have zebra gum.
Not at
and
a Dollar Tree.
I bought like 5 packs, and then I kept giving them out to people, and they're like, where did you find this relic? And I'm like,
not trusting that at Dollar Tree.
And then there's like a candy company online that has it. They have a lot
Don't
of
trust that either. Anyway, I think they stopped making it and it's just overstocked somewhere.
The one that I don't,
shipping it
the
out.
Band-Aid gum is the one I want to find.
I don't.
It was like in the metal tin, and like each one you pull out was like a different bandage color.
Nope, don't recall
No.
this. Maybe I
Oh.
thought they were Band-Aids, and I was like, I don't know what this is. Kind of like those cigarette things that are candy.
Those gummy cigarettes.
I was
the
like,
gum cigarettes.
I don't want to get on the habits. Okay, this is just starting kids out. That was weird that they allowed that.
I had one in school, and like the teacher got so mad.
Why did they allow that? That's weird.
I don't know.
It's like what's the thing? Like messages that they try to sneak in.
subtle message. Yeah.
Subliminal.
Subliminal messaging.
Yeah, it's like a subliminal message. Like, oh, I got a cigarette.
It's
then
like
when you
this
get
little
older,
fake cigarette's okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to a real cigarette, look, you're not hurt.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
I mean,
real bad.
technically, that's probably what it was.
It was
probably for
I
like
wouldn't doubt if the
kids.
cigarette company made it.
Yeah, I think it was probably like for cigarette companies. They're like, well, technically, you can't have it, but you want to be cool like your parents.
So they banned it.
So they make gum.
Yep.
But yeah, there's gum mounds because everybody's chewing gum. And even though gum does decompose after a while, it takes a while. And if the whole world is chewing gum, we just got a lot of piles of chewing gum because like, mwah, 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 and then you spit it out.
That should be illegal. They should write you a ticket for that.
Oh, they do. Like some places, they ban gum.
No, I just not ban gum. I meant write a ticket if you spit on the ground.
Again, some places do.
Yep, they should. They definitely should. Everybody should. Okay, no one wants to step in gum.
And then on top of that, there's like my school in Florida, like we were not allowed to chew gum. And if you were caught chewing gum, you had to go out into the courtyard and scrape off old gum. It was disgusting.
That's nasty.
It is.
So
but
who would
it's
chew
like,
gum? And
right.
why was it so exciting to chew gum? To break that rule?
Because it's like, ooh, we can break the rule. Ooh.
Hey, I heard Sam's selling gum over there. It's like, oh my gosh, she's such a rebel. Like, were little girls attracted to that rebel guy who was selling the gum?
I don't know.
Or like who had gum in the low, who was always chewing it, but
it's
the
like,
teachers couldn't catch him?
It's like, whenever you have gum or a mint, everybody becomes your best friend because they want some.
Can't you swallow it though?
I mean, you can. But
I'm saying, how would you get caught?
There's some people that like to chew gum and then it's like pop, 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 pop because they like make the sounds.
I'd be like, I can just make that with my mouth, teacher. Open your mouth, and I would swallow. I'd be like, nothing's in there. You can't prove nothing. You gonna sneak through my poop, huh? You gonna try to find it there, huh? Like that's what
there
I
was
saying.
one girl. She used to chew her tongue, and so the teachers always
What?
she'd sit there and just like chew on her tongue. I don't know why.
She has issues.
Yeah, maybe. But
Trust
she would just
issues.
chew on her tongue, and then whenever the teacher was like, "You're chewing gum," she's like, "No, it's my tongue." And then I think honestly she did that so she could condition the teachers to where whenever they see her chewing, they're like, "That's that weird girl just chewing on her tongue."
And now she's chewing gum.
And now she's chewing gum.
She's like, ha ha, I tricked you fools. She's smart. She's a
I think for
smarty.
like the first like 6th grade year she did that, and then like 7th and 8th grade everyone knew her as the tongue chewer, so like nobody questioned her. But yeah, anyway, that's my second point. Mounds of gum everywhere because there's just too much to go around, and so you're stepping in it, you're getting stuck to it, which is gross. You have
You
animals
should reuse it.
stuck in.
So what can we reuse it for?
Glue?
No, because glue still exists.
Uh,
It can't be adhesive because it dries out after a while. So unless you re-wet it, I guess. Does that
No,
work?
it can be adhesive because once it's kind of stuck, it's kind of stuck. You have to like pry it apart.
Yes, but you have to do it while it's wet. If, let's say I want to stick two pieces of paper together, it's already dried on one. I can't just come up and rub it against the other one like, it's going to work.
Oh, no.
So maybe if you wet it again, but I still think the elasticity is gone, so it
yeah, the
wouldn't work.
elasticity would be gone.
So
maybe they could make that a new rubber.
house.
Ew.
You don't
That's a
wanna
sweaty,
use-
sticky house.
Why is it sweaty and sticky? It's dried. And why is it sweating? Why you come sweating? I'm gonna move on to my second point, which
what's your second point?
sweaty gum. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Okay.
Okay.
Shh, I'm recording the thing. Okay, shh, I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/reelinrealpod. That's ReelinRealPod. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra $1? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at reelinrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show. Batters will be blindfolded.
Wait.
Okay, here's my thing. Okay, I think if everyone's a baseball player, we will all get too good. Okay, you're starting off at a young age. You'll be able to just tell what a pitch is when it comes to you, and you'll be able to knock it out the park. And people don't get tired of constant home runs. You're like cheering for a little bit, then everyone's hitting them. You're like, this doesn't matter. I don't like
Wouldn't
this
they make
anymore.
the field bigger?
That will be way more money than putting a blindfold on someone. And
Valid.
Yeah, you gonna retrofit a whole bunch of fields? No. And plus, all fields are different sizes anyway. So
That is true.
So yeah, they will be blindfolded because everyone's hitting balls, okay? So they're trying to make it more challenging for people. So what they do is they blindfold you. Then they tell you when the pitcher throws, and you have to just guess when you swing, okay? There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Our senses would be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's the most random point I've thought of, but yeah.
Our
that'd
sense
be-
of hearing
Yes.
would be peak. Cause you'd
Well,
hear,
I don't know if it'll be peak because people will be screaming unless they tell everybody to be quiet.
it'd have to be like golf.
But golf, everyone's rooting for that person to succeed,
Right.
and it's a respect thing. There are other fans from for the other team. They would just yell while the other person is like,
Hey, bada, bada, hey, bada, bada.
Yes.
Oh,
Bada,
that would make so
swing,
much.
bada,
That
bada,
would be
bada,
even worse because
swing.
that
And
taunt
he's
would
like trying to-
actually be there.
He's trying to peer, trying to listen, trying to. I gotta hear.
Just
gotta-
to hear
gotta
the-
understand. Yeah.
or the scuffle in the hand. Oh my gosh.
Side note, I know this is not a political statement, just a weird. I understand some sports it makes sense. Why are there girls playing baseball?
Wait, aren't there?
Yeah.
Because they say that they can't, so they make them play softball.
Okay, but I'm not
Mind you,
talking
a lot of
about-
softball players can hit just. as
No, I'm
well
not talking
as
about
them.
what they say. There's no real reason. I understand football, unless you're a kicker or a quarterback, there's not a lot of positions for you, unless you're a very, very large woman. I get that. And basketball still makes no sense. But baseball also makes no sense. That doesn't, I don't understand. It's not a really physical game.
There's really not. No,
You can't say there's a physical difference. As long as you can hit that ball and you can hit it far.
Yeah.
There you go. Or shortstop. You can play shortstop. It don't even matter. But anyway, yeah, doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, moving on.
Shortstop, umpire.
No, you're not in the game. Anybody can be an umpire. This probably is a female umpire.
Possibly.
Yeah, like you're not. You can't say, "Hey, women are in sports now." Oh, what position do you play? I play umpire.
No,
Get out of
like
my face.
no. You're like a ref.
You are a ref. That sounds like the shadiest side thing you can tell a kid. Like if your daughter was like, "Daddy, I want to play in the Major League Baseball one day." You can, baby. You can be a ref. Like
like you could
no,
be
I
the
want to
ref.
play in the game. You'll be in the game on the field as a ref.
but Dad, no.
No, I want to hold the ball in my hand. You will. They have
You will.
balls that
As
they
an
hold.
umpire.
Yeah, as an umpire, they hold the balls in their little sack things, and then they just give it to them. There you go. Positives. There you go, baby. I believe in you. Like that TV show. There was a TV show with a girl who was a baseball player that got canceled because it looked dumb and looked extra overly dramatic. It didn't look good. It was
I
on
don't know what
Fox.
you're
I
talking
remember.
about.
I remember it because I remember her dad was like, "You gotta show these boys up. The only way you're gonna do it is learn a special throw." And then it was like the screwball or the curveball or some ball. But when he said that, I was like, "That's a lie," because she can learn the knuckleball, and that has nothing to do with speed or strength, because you just throw it in so it doesn't spin. So already when I heard that, I was like, "This show's gonna get canceled," and that was during the promo.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
You said promo? Yeah, no, that's not going.
Yeah, because I'm like, the one thing you can do is at least be like legit with your terminology. If you can't get that right, then who's going to watch it? It's not for baseball
True,
fans.
true.
Who is it for? It's for super dramatic fans who are going to board of the baseball stuff. Doesn't make
Because they're
sense.
not baseball people, yeah.
Exactly. So that's why Gotham got canceled. But anyway, it's not for Batman fans. It's for fans of I don't know what. Anyway, moving on to your last point. What's your last point? Boom, 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 boom.
My last point is that all other sports are considered loser sports.
Oh, why?
Because if everyone's a baseball player, you're trying to get into the major leagues and like be the best baseball player that you not like reject sports, not so much loser sports, but
I don't know. Michael Jordan played both. I think so did Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong.
No.
Maybe that's right. I can't remember.
I know he
Michael-
played multiple
I know Michael Jordan played both.
Michael Jordan did like both. He did basketball and baseball, and he
Yep.
was like, "Yeah, that one's bad," and so he went back to basketball.
No, not true.
That's
He
what
was
it seemed
actually
like.
doing well, and he was in the minor leagues. And if he would have stayed with it, he probably would have made it to the majors. He was doing good in the minors. He worked himself up. He's done a pretty good job. Yeah, he could have made
had
it.
misinformation
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah. He came back for a specific reason or something. Like, it had to do with, like...
Was it because of Space Jam?
No, I think somebody died or something like that.
Mm.
I can't remember why he went to baseball. Maybe he went to baseball because his dad died and always wanted to play baseball. I can't remember the story, but yeah, it's something around family members or something like that. But yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. Maybe except the only other one is maybe football. Only because there's a throwing element in it. And you're like, you're not good enough to be a pitcher.
You can't
throw
hit.
that football.
Look, it's like you can't hit, but you can catch and you can throw. So let's go.
Those sports are very similar.
Right,
There's
catch,
catching
throw, and
throwing.
run. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
What's it called? Cricket.
Yeah, but that's a world sport. And technically, I think it's big. Is that bigger than baseball? Is cricket bigger than baseball? I don't know.
Not sure, because I know in countries that they play cricket, they also sometimes play baseball.
Yeah, but cricket's huge.
You know what cricket might be? Cricket might be bigger than baseball.
Maybe.
It might be.
That's a tough one, only because it's not like the soccer versus like football debate, because soccer's bigger worldly, but football's just bigger in the U.S.
Right. It's not like croquet and golf.
Yeah, but cricket is weird because, yes, baseball is big in the U.S., but baseball players do come from overseas. But also cricket, they have, like, soccer-sized stadiums that these people fill out. Like,
Valid.
Olympic-sized stadiums for a small section of the field that they play on.
Right.
It's weird. I'm like, how do you see this? How do you see so far?
Binoculars?
Yes, I guess so.
What is happening?
So, yeah, they have humongous stadiums for these things.
They
So
do. They
that's
really
interesting.
do.
If you know, please let me know which one's bigger, cricket or baseball. That's an interesting one. But anyway,
Maybe it's like if you're not good at cricket, you go to baseball, or not good at baseball, you go to cricket.
maybe you play both.
Either way, that was my point. That sports, all other sports other than baseball, are considered
Inferior.
rinky-dink, inferior sports. Yeah.
Makes complete sense.
So what's your last point?
My last point
What is
all pitchers,
Mm.
specifically retired pitchers,
Mm.
would have robotic arms, specifically one arm.
That makes sense because
Whichever
they get
arm
that
they
pitcher
threw with.
arm, and it's like that funky weird elbow thing.
It's called Tommy John. So
There you go.
They get that. The reason you get that is because you throw hard. Every time you throw hard, you have rips and tears in your muscles. Eventually, you have too many rips and tears, you have to get surgery. Some people have had multiple Tommy John surgeries. I think I'm saying that right. Tommy John? Tommy John. It sounds right. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I swear it's right. But anyway, you have multiple of those. And the reason you have multiple of those, I've seen in the video, it's like the force put on your shoulder is like basically if you're holding, I think they said three
I think we talked about this. You said it was like three
bowling
Yeah.
balls on in your hand or whatever on a string, and it would just be pulling on that. So someone said we pretty much thrown as fast as we can throw because we can't throw any faster because it would just break your arm off. I kind of disagree with that. Yes, there is a science. Yes, we throw them fast enough. But I think if they can't make their arms any faster, then it's going to be somehow they flick their fingers harder.
Just-
yeah, like something in the wrist. Something's going to happen where somebody figures out how to throw faster. I don't know how, but they're going to figure it out. But yeah, they're going to just break their arms off. They're going to be raggedy arms. They're going to have to get them replaced with a robot metallic
Robot.
Terminator. Who else has a weird metal arm? I can't think of anybody else. There's multiple movies with people with
There
metal
are.
arms, and I can't think of any of them.
Neither
But anyway,
can I.
like a Terminator robot arm or whatever, and they're gonna need to use that in order to pick up their children and say, "I love you, Daddy loves you. Don't be a pitcher, but you're gonna be a pitcher anyway because we're gonna say this against where Mom doesn't see this, but you're gonna be a pitcher. You're gonna be just like Daddy, yay!" So yeah, that's my last point.
Yeah, that elbow. Yeah, it's mostly the elbow though. It is called Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, Tommy John.
But it's not the shoulder; it's the elbow
yes, the elbow.
because it's
Tommy
elbow
John.
reconstruction.
Ew, that's nasty.
Yeah, because every time you throw, it just so it's like your elbow's like separated.
Again, no one
from
can see
itself.
anything you're doing.
It's like separated from itself, and then it snaps back.
But anyway, yeah, that's my last point. Those are our points, and I have a question for you.
Yes.
So let's say people don't go see this movie,
Okay.
and they have some free time.
Okay.
What movie do you suggest to go see in their free time?
My movie suggestion is 42.
Because of baseball?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually like this movie though.
Okay. It was good.
It was. In 1946, Branch Rickey legendary manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, defies Major League Baseball's notorious color barrier by signing Jackie Robinson to the team. The heroic act puts both Ricky and Robinson in the firing line of the public, the press, and other players. Facing open racism from all sides, Robinson demonstrates true courage and admirable restraint by not reacting in kind, and lets his undeniable talent silence the critics for him. This movie stars Chadwick Aaron Boseman? What?
Why are you giving this whole government name?
That's what it said. It said
Louise.
Chadwick Aaron. And I was like, what?
Jeez, Louise.
Anyway, Chadwick
Boseman.
Harrison Ford, and Lucas Black.
Ooh, Lucas. Hey, Luke.
Yes, it's a good movie. Of course, it's a movie. It's a
movie. It is.
It's a baseball movie, but it's a really good one.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. I think that's a baseball song.
Did you just go musical?
That's a baseball song, I think.
Oh, okay.
Take me out to the ball game. Okay.
Anyway, so that's my movie suggestion. What is yours?
Mine is The Rookie. A true story about a coach who discovers that it's never too late for dreams to come true. Jim Morris never made it out of minor league before a shoulder injury ended his pitching career 12 years ago. Now a married with children high school chemistry teacher and baseball coach in Texas, Jim's team makes a deal with him. If they win the district championship, Jim will try out with a major league organization. It's very similar to the episode that we just did, except he didn't go to jail. He just had surgery on his arm.
He hurt himself.
Yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, this movie stars Dennis Quaid, Jim Morris, Rachel Griffiths.
What?
Anyway, this is a great movie. Go watch it. It's very, very cute. Very, very, very heartwarming. Pulling on the heartstrings. And I liked it. But anyway, those are our movie suggestions. So, Marcy, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. Come say hi. I'm nice. You can also find me on Twitter at Marcy_119. Come again. Say hi. I'm still kind of nice. What about you, David? Where can we find you?
Only kind of nice. You can find me on Instagram at David_Poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the mustache. You can find the show on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, all the places at reelinrealpod. That's ReelinRealpod.
Yep.
Gotta include the pod. If you want to be on the show and you know somebody that wants to be on the show, hey, hit us up on any of those social medias. Specifically, Instagram would be the best, probably. And we'll get you on the show, guys. We would love to have you on as a guest.
We love guests.
Yep. As always, shout out to Kit the
We appreciate you, and thank you, all of our other patrons. You do so much that you don't even know.
Yep. Don't even know. Every time I feel lonely, I look at that patron number and I just feel warmth in my heart. And I know I have friends.
Oh,
yep.
That's such a small
What? What? You say my life's pointless? Oh my gosh.
That's such a small number of
Oh
friends.
my goodness. Wow, that means we need more patrons. Thanks.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.